Hello, welcome to the South Dakota Department of Transportation's Flagger Certification Program. Upon successful completion of this program, you'll be a certified flagger in South Dakota for a period of 2 years. This video, along with this flagger manual, will help you through the certification process. Whether working construction projects or incident management, the control of traffic through non-standard roadway travel is very important for the safety of all involved. South Dakota DOT, through this flagger certification program, strives to use clear and consistent methods for traffic control. Your actions can cause or prevent an accident. Now, let's start learning about being a flagger and the proper flagging techniques.
A flagger realizes safety is number one. Good judgment is needed daily for dealing with motorist or traffic control issues. A flagger needs to be responsible and professional so they command respect from the traveling public and are confident in their actions and decisions. Communication is an important part of flagger operations. This communication can be visual, audible, or a combination of both. Most often you will use visual communication when flagging. Be visible, use eye contact, and give clear direction. Sometimes verbal information may need to be relayed. Be courteous but brief when dealing with the traveling public. Do not walk down the line of cars explaining to every vehicle the reason for the holdup. When time comes to release traffic, you will be out of position and open to danger since you will not be expected there. Do not get preoccupied with small talk. Stay focused on traffic and surroundings. Do not argue with the vehicle occupants. Be courteous but factual in your conversation. If the vehicle refuses to settle down, record their license plate number and vehicle description and report it to your supervisor. Flaggers should be fully clothed at all times. Clothing should be appropriate. A shirt, full-length pants, and good shoes or boots are to be worn. You may be on station for hours, so plan ahead and dress appropriately. The flagger must look official and in charge to command the motorist's attention. A cap should also be worn for added visibility and sun protection. A hard hat could also be worn on windy days for protection from the stop slow sign. High visibility safety apparel is your first line of defense for being visible. The flagger shall wear a colored outer garment that meets ANSI ISEA 107-2004 Class 2 or Class 3 apparel and headwear guidelines. The material must be fluorescent orange-red, fluorescent yellow-green, or a combination of those two. The garment must also have a retroreflective material colored orange, yellow, white, silver, yellow-green, or a fluorescent version of those colors. Repeated washing in everyday use will deteriorate the brightness and reflectivity of the apparel. The safety apparel must be visible at a minimum distance of 1,000 feet. Dirty or faded apparel will not meet the standard and should be replaced as necessary. The safety apparel is designed to clearly define the wearer as a person and shall not be altered for looks or style. This is a common example of Class 2 apparel. These are examples of Class 3 apparel for greater visibility at night or adverse conditions. A flagger's primary tool is the stop slow sign. This sign is 18 inches wide with 6-inch letters. One side has a standard red stop sign with white letters and border. The other side has a slow on an orange diamond-shaped background with black letters and border. The sign is attached to a rigid staff. When resting on the ground, the sign must be high enough to be seen by approaching or stopped traffic. Some other tools that might be used in flagging operations are an emergency flag. This is used in emergencies when the stop slow paddle is not available. The flag hangs from a 3-foot staff and the red or fluorescent orange-red material is 24 inches by 24 inches and weighted at the bottom. Do not use the flag and the stop slow paddle together. When flagging at night, the flagger may use a flashlight with a red glow cone to supplement the stop slow sign or emergency flag. When two flaggers are out of sight of one another or separated by distance, two-way radios may be used for communication. A pilot car may also be used to lead traffic through a work zone. Occasionally, a baton or a token may also be used. With this, the flagger stops the last car of the group they are releasing and asks that they give the flagger at the other end a baton or token. When the flagger at the other end receives the baton or token, they will know that this is the last vehicle and can release their vehicles, repeating the process. Flaggers will most often deal with traffic control in work zones. Some work zones can be miles long, while others can be very short. As a flagger, you're not expected to know how to set up all traffic control devices, but you are expected to understand the proper setup of the advanced warning signs and the flagger station. A work zone is comprised of 4 areas. An advanced warning area, where the advanced warning signs are located, a transition area, where the flagger station is located, the activity area, where the work is being done, and the termination area, where a second flagger may be located for the opposing lane of traffic. The flagger station will be located at a position that will allow approaching traffic to have sufficient distance to stop at the intended stopping point. If vehicles are braking hard or skidding to the station, contact your supervisor to adjust the advanced warning signs and the flagger station if necessary. Always have an escape route from your station. This escape route must be free of materials and vehicles. This gives you a place to run if an out-of-control vehicle heads to your station. Do not let your car block your escape route. Park off the roadway a safe distance away. Be prepared to adjust your flagger station as necessary for safety and to maintain visibility. Make sure you stand out and do not blend in with the other traffic control devices. Now for the proper flagging procedure. Alerting or slowing traffic. Stand off the traffic lane on the shoulder facing the traffic with the slow side of the paddle facing traffic. Hold the paddle in the stationary position with the arm extended horizontally away from the body into the lane of approaching traffic. The flagger may motion up and down with their free hand, palm down, to indicate the driver to slow down. Stopping traffic. Stand off the traffic lane on the shoulder facing traffic with the stop side of the paddle facing traffic. Hold the paddle in a stationary position with the arm extended horizontally away from the body into the lane of approaching traffic. The free arm and hand should be raised chest high with the palm towards traffic. Look the driver in the eye until the vehicle comes to a stop. Stopping following vehicles. After the first vehicle is stopped, continue to face the vehicle and maintain eye contact with the driver. With the stop side of the paddle facing traffic and your free arm raised chest high and palm towards traffic, slowly walk to the center of the roadway, stopping just at or on the center line so subsequent vehicles approaching can see you. Maintain this position until the agreed upon signal to release traffic. Be visible, think safety, and do not stand in the other lane used by the traffic coming behind you. Releasing traffic. When the other flagger has stopped their traffic, you can release your traffic. Ensure no traffic is coming and the lane is clear. Then, with the stop side of the paddle facing traffic and your arm and hand raised, walk slowly to the side of the road. Standing at your original station, turn the paddle so slow is facing traffic. With your free arm, motion horizontally across your waist for traffic to proceed. Once traffic is moving, stop motioning. When a pilot car is used, you will follow the standard flagging procedures. The time to release the traffic is when the pilot car is ready. The pilot car returns with traffic following. When the pilot car approaches the flagger station, they will pull to the side and let the following traffic proceed on by. Once clear, the pilot car will turn around and be ready for your release traffic. When the pilot car is ready, follow the standard release procedure. The vehicles will see the pilot car follow me sign and be led through the work zone. In the event of loading or unloading or temporary operations, where the right lane of two-way traffic needs to be stopped, stop then by using the stop procedure. When it is time to release traffic, ensure the lane is clear, walk to the side of the road, stand parallel to traffic movement, and turn the paddle 1/4 turn so stop is facing you. This is also called no control. The traffic from either direction will not see to either side of the paddle and misinterpret the meaning. With your free hand, motion horizontally across your waist for traffic to proceed. When flagging at haul road intersections, the flagger procedure is the same. When trucks only turn right onto the roadway, only one flagger is needed. If the trucks are crossing both lanes or turning left, 2 flaggers are needed to control the traffic from each direction. At spot construction, where adequate sight distance is available, 1 flagger may control traffic. In this case, the flagger station would be on the shoulder opposite of the work site. The flagger would then control traffic from both directions. With a short work zone and 2 flaggers working together, you can shout or signal each other for stopping and releasing traffic. Watch each other. If you see their slow side of the paddle, your traffic should be released. If you see their stop side of the paddle, your traffic should be stopped. Watch the work zone though. There are times when traffic is stopped from both directions. When people or equipment are clear, continue alternating traffic as agreed upon. If the 2 flaggers are out of sight of one another, radios can be used for communication. Make sure to identify the last vehicle you release and the license plate number so the flagger on the other end will know the last vehicle released. That flagger can then release their traffic, repeating the process. Do not leave your flagger station unattended. Contact your supervisor if you need a break. Flagging at night uses the same flagging procedures as regular flagging. This equipment must be used. The stop slow sign needs to be retroreflective. Class 3 hat and garments must be worn. Overhead lighting must illuminate the flagger station. And some optional tools would be a flashlight with a red cone may be used. And if an emergency flag is used, it must be retroreflective. A flashlight with a red cone may be used to supplement flagging at night in an emergency situation, or with an illuminated flagger station. The flashlight is held in the left hand and the stop slow paddle or emergency flag in the right, using it properly. To alert or slow traffic, the flashlight is pointed toward oncoming traffic and moved in a figure 8 motion. To stop traffic, the flashlight is held with the arm extended and pointed toward the ground. Wave the flashlight in a slow arc no more than 45 degrees from vertical. To release traffic, point the flashlight at the vehicle's bumper, then slowly aim the flashlight toward the open lane and hold it there. Do not wave the light. The use of emergency flags should be limited to emergency situations. If a flag is used at night, it needs to be retroreflective orange-red. To alert or slow traffic, slowly wave the flag with the arm extended from the shoulder level to straight down. To stop traffic, extend the flag horizontally across the traffic lane in a stationary position. The full area of the flag must be visible hanging below the staff. The free arm should be raised to shoulder level with the palm toward traffic. To release traffic, lower your arm and flag to your side. With your free hand, motion the traffic to proceed. The flag is not to be used to signal traffic to proceed. When dealing with emergency vehicles, remember safety first. Have a game plan in place prior to flagging so everyone knows what to do. If you see or hear an approaching emergency vehicle, contact your supervisor immediately to put the plan into motion. Stop all emergency vehicles if it is unsafe for them to proceed and explain the situation existing ahead and what the plan is. Often, while flagging, situations arise where decisions are left to the flagger's judgment. With experience, making these decisions becomes easier. If in doubt, contact your supervisor. Remember, the safety and lives of your coworkers and motorists are in your hands. Do not leave your flagger station unattended or end up out of position when traffic approaches. It could spell disaster. Some common judgment calls that arise are: the wind blows down an advanced warning sign or traffic control device. Do not leave your flagger station to put them back up. Contact your supervisor or coworker to fix the issue. If traffic is stopped for a long period of time and is built up in a long line, do not walk down the line explaining to each car the wait time. You will be out of position when it comes time to release traffic. If the end of line of traffic continually goes out of sight, an advanced flagger may be required. The advanced flagger gives motorists earlier warning of issues and wait times ahead. Notify your supervisor if traffic is continually backed up out of sight. Boredom is a problem you may face. but also remember the importance of your job. Do not become distracted or take a nap. That moment of inattention could let a high-speed vehicle slip through and cause an accident or take a life. Bring what you need for the day with you to your station. Set it to the side, out of your escape route. Extra clothes, water, sunscreen, bug spray, lunch, and snacks are good to have on hand to keep you focused and comfortable for the day. Discuss break periods with your supervisor at the beginning of the project or day. That wraps up the South Dakota DOT Flagger Certification video. Good luck with the exam and safe flagging. Any questions can be directed to South Dakota DOT Operations Support Office at 605-773-3571.